during the show. The show's not on right now.
I did that because once was saying wait to tell but they have no respect for their old people.
No, they don't.
Fucking old folks. Damn old fogies. God, if they only knew what I... Oh, hi guys, I didn't hear you there. To see, hey Mike, tell me something. When you get old, does your fur down between your legs turn white, or do you just lose it? I don't know anybody yet who can give me the answer yet, because they either have it or they're too damn old and they're like, what? Oh, Josh is gonna want to get Josh. Hi, Brian. Oh, Zoom, you mean? Yeah, I get fussy once in a while. Okay, let's get a show started, guys. It's the pushing the button part's hard to do. You know, it's gotta switch.
Hey, Nelson, is there music at your end? What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Every show we started a little bit of music, and then it switches over. But are you? Did you mute this side on the browser?
Oh, well, let me take a look.
On the website at Mardox, is it muted?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well then it should be muted. Dad, do you have yours open?
Hold on. Where do I mute the sound?
at Mardox page, the video side.
Hold on. There you go. It's because Nelson's always in the way.
That's right.
There, okay. I'm cool.
Do you still hear music, Josh? Mike?
No, we're all good.
Okay, good. So this is the...
I'll put it back on for you.
So this is the... Yeah, no, don't do that. So this is the Mardox Daily Live Chat. My name is Nelson Buck. We have Danny Buck. We're not sure if we're related or not. I'm not sure yet. Michael Kustra. There's Brianna. Brianna, I can't remember your last name.
Delaney.
Brianna Delaney. And we do this show every day, Monday through Friday at what time? 3 o'clock Eastern or noon Pacific. That's right. There you go. There's some changes, and I wish Josh was here, because Josh would be laughing his butt off right now when he hears this. Because I got a little story to tell you guys. If you guys are following us on Twitch inside the Mardox site on under Daily Live Chat. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
If you guys are in the Mardox page under Daily Live Chat, you'll see the video and the text area. You'll see there's instructions at the top of the page. Follow those instructions. Copy your code into the chat area. You can do it now if you want. And then continue watching the show. This is how we're going to go about following or tracking to see whether or not people are actually watching our shows. And of course, you get benefits back the more shows that you watch. So go into Mardox, go into your membership area, and on the left hand side it says Daily Live Chat. Click on that and then read the instructions. It's pretty simple to do. But the idea was yesterday on the show I was telling Josh and the others that we would be giving out a code during the video, and then you'd have to write down the code, go back to the site and plug the code in. Josh then said, hey, that's going to be cool. Somebody can create a website and charge a monthly membership for it and have sell the access to these codes to whoever wants them, so people don't have to come in and see the show. After doing that, one of our members actually went out, got a domain name set up his membership site, and was ready to start plugging in our codes into his site to sell it to you guys, the members. And it's like, what a ripoff! So this is why I wanted Josh in here to hear this, because I know Josh would be laughing his butt off. Now, in order to be recognized for watching the show, you'd have to copy your affiliate ID into the chat area once per show. So therefore, there's no code to obtain. You can't nobody can sell you the list of codes. It's your affiliate ID. You plug it in the chat area of Twitch, and then you're registered as you've been on the show. So it's pretty simple, straightforward.
Lauren had already all set up. She was going to type in the codes.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry, I just don't use Twitch that much.
No, you don't have to. Go to Mardox, and on the left-hand side it says Daily Live Chat. Click on that, and then the video in the chat area for Twitch show up in that page in Mardox. And then, like I said, at the top of that page, there's instructions. Follow those instructions, and you're all set. You don't.
That means I got to log in every day.
Well, yeah.
I can't be here for the whole hour. Could I still go on the site and plug in the code?
Yeah, do it now, so at least you get recognized. What our system is going to look for is that you were around for a period of time. Members that come in, they plug the code in and leave. Those are going to be disqualified. But if you stick around, let's say 15, 20 minutes, something like that, the system will accept you. We have a program behind the scenes that analyzes how long you've been there, when you put the code in, and stuff like that.
Yeah, mine's going to have to stay away.
65 cents.
Say it again?
I have a 65 cents, it says.
Well, good for you.
I think you haven't been there for a while, Brianna.
Don't spend it
Right, I
all at once.
haven't.
For Cheryl, while you're watching the ID code, when you go to that the top of the page, it shows you which code to copy. You just copy it right down, like to the left of the code. You'll see the text area. Paste it in there. It's as simple as that. Okay, so
I clicked on Daily Live Chat. Now where do I copy this ID code?
yeah, you see the chat section on the page. Just copy it there. Just paste.
Which chat there? On Mardox or on Zoom?
No. On Mardox. On Mardox.
Oh, I put in the Zoom.
No.
My instructions aren't good.
No, Dad. Zoom is only for the people actively chatting. That's the only place it's for.
Okay.
It's like your telephone here, okay? We're using the phone here, okay, Dad? This is the phone. You have to do this on the wall, okay? You don't write it on the phone. You write it on the wall. There.
I'm waiting for my batteries for my ear.
What's that?
What?
What?
Batteries?
There's
Here?
a lot of
You wear hearing aids, you mean?
Hey, Danny, you use a car battery for your hearing aids?
No, tractor.
Oh, tractor. Okay.
Okay, if
I use two.
I gotta say, if my dad was able to do it here this time around, then everybody can do this. My dad did it. Let's see somebody else put a code in.
Try and copy this code. You want to get out of the way.
Yep, there you go. Get it out of the way. This is
I need
good.
to get
This is
dog
good.
out of the way.
No, but
Well, we can all go now. We all put in our codes.
what was?
Oh, it's my referral code, right?
Yeah. If did you go to the page? Did you log into Mardox? Go
Yes, I did.
on the left hand side.
Copy.
On the left hand side, it says Daily Live Chat. Copy the code at the very top of the page. It's in blue letters.
Send a message.
Super simple.
Well, send a message.
Now, don't put
Hey, I
it.
can
Don't,
do it.
don't,
Come on, girls.
don't-
You guys can do it.
yeah, don't put it in Zoom. Put it in the chat box on the same page. You don't need to leave the page.
On Mardox page.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
get rid of this A-N.
You bugger.
Cheryl did it.
Accidentally copied
You did it.
too far.
You did it too, eh, Mike? You put it in Zoom.
No.
No.
No, he was a good boy.
He was a good.
I don't see Mike up there. Brianna,
Brianna did
You
it.
know why you don't see me?
Because you haven't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet. My
Oh, I put the code in on the same page.
Yeah, right there, right on the stay on the same page. Look down until down
Oh,
below.
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
It's going to take an hour, Nelson, to get this going.
That's right.
But this is awesome. We get people watching, we get people chatting, which is also good. And nobody can screw with the system. We need Josh in here so Josh can hear this. We gotta tell Josh to go listen.
Well, we've got Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl's there. Cheryl's cool.
Cheryl says, I have time to listen today.
Yeah. Cheryl's got a tight schedule for a lot of things. You know, she's got a lot of things on her plate. Hey, Dad. Dad, you said you had a topic. It had to do with youngsters and coming out of school and how those damn punks don't get a job and stuff. And
No, I didn't say those damn punks. I said those teenagers don't have a clue as to what they're going to do in their lives.
okay, let's.
And Joshua jumped in on that one.
Yeah. You did. That's true. Well, let's expand on that.
Let's have Mike's view on that one.
Mike,
Without the bubble.
yeah, Mike. What do you feel about these kids coming out of school and not knowing what they want to get into?
Well, you know what? You don't know what you really want to do until you're at least 25.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that, Mike?
Why?
Why is that?
I'll tell you why. Because a lot of young people think a lot of things are given to them. As you can see, a lot of youngsters today they still live with their parents. They live in their basements.
Just having technical difficulties.
Oh, okay.
Teacher.
You know, and yeah,
Sorry about that.
and the that bugger.
No, go ahead. I made a mistake. Keep talking.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine.
But what we were referring to, Mike, is that when we grew up, we had an idea of what we wanted to do in life. Okay, either in a high school or before then. Like I want to be a fireman or a policeman, you know.
No, exactly. I know what you mean. Yeah,
but
I know
I
what you mean.
talk to kids that are finishing high school or starting college, and what they tell me, don't know. So I said, when you get out of college, whatever, if you don't have a job, what you going to do? Welfare.
Yeah.
And I asked them a question. What if welfare runs out of money? I mean, that's not a money tree. They said, don't know.
Yeah, they're screwed.
Not very bright.
They're screwed. They literally are screwed.
Yep.
I mean, it's nice to have the social welfare. It's nice to have a welfare system in place to help people who can't or who need it. It's nice that our society offers that. But one of my daughters had a boyfriend there was an unfortunate relationship. Let's call it that.
Whatever.
And the kid at one point, and it's not the one that she's going out with right now. It's another one. And the kid says, "I don't know. I don't care. I live at my parents' place." You know.
Yeah.
It's such a bad mentality. I mean, I knew what I wanted to do when I was 10 years old. I knew I wanted to get into programming and play with computers and do stuff with computers. I already had an idea what I wanted to do. You know.
No, but some have an idea and they change over the course of time. Okay, that's fine. But at least they have a goal of something.
Yeah, but today kids don't have a goal. That's the whole thing, because everything's given to them. You know, and it's not every kid that goes out and get a job when he's 12 or 13. You know, like we used to do.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you an example. These refugees we're receiving here. I'm a born Canadian, and I got to pay for everything that I want. Okay, they arrive here, they get free schooling, free college, free whatever. You know, that is wrong. They shouldn't work for it.
That's right. Yeah, they should. They should.
You know, and when they get here, they're on welfare. Goodness.
But well, you know, it's basically you have to blame the government for that.
You know, their reasoning is, Mike, that the baby boomers are getting old. So
yeah, that's right.
People here, and the refugees are easy to get in here. So they will get refugees.
But you know, at the same time, I think governments have to be responsible when they bring in people.
Well, yes.
They have to bring in educated people, or people that hold, whether they're blue collars, white collars. They bring in a lot of programmers at this end over here.
Yeah, but there's a problem there, because I've had people move here. They're not refugees now. A lady here is a specialist in 4 different fields. She's from, God knows where she was from. But when she got here to Quebec, no, that is not good enough for us. You'll have to start back at the bottom. So she took her studies all over again.
Yeah.
You know, that's not right. She's a 4-time specialist. She's got, what do you call those things? Cards, you know.
Yeah, she's certified.
And she's probably better qualified than our doctors.
Yeah. One of the things that really got me depressed about school and high school was, like my dad said yesterday, talking to Josh, when we came from Alberta to Ontario, there was a difference in school system. I took
Ontario, Quebec.
There still was a placement test I had to do in Ontario.
Yeah.
But then that wasn't so bad. They placed me. I had to do some extra work to keep up with the class because there was a difference in schooling. And then when I came to Quebec here, the government said, "Oh, well, we're going to put you back 2 more years." I was already what your equivalent would be grade 7. They wanted to put me back at grade 5. with the physical body of a person who's supposed to be in grade 7. So I took this exam. They bumped me down 1 year because I didn't place with them, and then during the year they bumped me down another grade again because I wasn't up to par with the math class, and it wasn't because I wasn't able to do it. I was bored of the math, and so yeah, there's so much crap going on. I mean, I lost interest in wanting to do anything when I was a kid. Coming out of school, like you said, coming out of school, I lost interest in college and university. I had no want to do any of that. A lot of people looked at me and said, "Well, what are you going to do with your life?" Even Hajnaz said, "Dad, remember, what are you going to do?" I said, "Well, I don't know." He says, "Well, why don't you get into computer programming, right?" And it took that extra little, "Hey, that's a good idea." Cricket.
Nelson, by the way, it's not working for me, the live chat.
Why not?
I can't even log in, no.
Are you logged into Mardox?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
That's not working.
but you have to be logged in at Twitch. You do have to log in at Twitch.
Yeah, I'm logged in at Twitch, and I've got a problem.
Oh, push F5. There you go.
Why do we have to log into Twitch?
Well,
I know.
I don't know. I'm not at his place.
No, I'm asking the question. I'm logged into Mardox. I don't have to go log into Twitch.
Well, technically, yes, you do, because you got to be actively logged in. The Twitch needs to know who you are.
Oh, okay. I can unmute myself. Okay.
I was making too much noise when Michael was trying to talk.
Twitch.
Oh, okay.
It overwhelms. Person's trying to say something. All we hear is noises in the background. It gets to be overwhelming.
Melinda's typing a whole bunch of stuff there.
Sorry, I had a playful dog.
Yeah, I saw that. And Lauren and I are muted. Okay.
You're not muted, Dad.
No, Lauren and I are muted.
You're not.
And she writes down school is crap. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Lauren always mutes herself, so you got to tell Lauren first unmute, then talk.
No, I'm reading this in the chat from Belinda. Brianna, sorry.
Okay, you're reading it off the Zoom chat.
Yes.
Because you're going to confuse people that are on Twitch who are not going, where's that written?
Yeah, but I don't get to see Mike on Zoom, so I'm okay.
No, well, we would like to be able to see Mike on Zoom. We really, really would like to be able to see him.
We love that top hairdo he's got.
Everybody else is showing your face here. Hey, what happened to Josh? I mean, seriously, this would have been a good day to have Josh in here going,
Josh and John. And...
Well, John's going to be in shortly. He's got a course, a class tonight.
Oh, yeah. That IC syndrome, huh?
I can't be there. Groovy. Oh, Jesus. Michael, did you manage to figure it out? Michael.
Mr. Wilson.
If you can't put it in there, copy the code, go to Twitch and put it in. No, just one or the other, because that window is a Twitch function. It's not my programming. I got to go based on what Twitch is doing. But
Nelson, you're going to confuse the old guy.
No, I know. I mean, he had a hard time trying to copy the code here. I think he just got around to it.
No, but Mike is probably pasting then copying.
Paste, copy. Oh my God! There was a time.
I have a theme song or something.
You got a what?
Pardon me?
I thought you said there was music. You said something about there's usually music, or?
Well, we have music at the beginning of the show, like beginning. There's like 2-3 minutes of audio that plays, while people get into the chat room.
I didn't know that.
How do I do it?
I said I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Well, if you come in right at the beginning of the show, if you listen to Twitch, before we start talking, there's some music playing there.
Yeah.
But
Lauren has been seen clapping and being very happy there for a second or two.
Yeah, because she's got an Uber. She's got an Uber. No. Uber.
We can't hear you, Lauren. Sophia Loren, we can't hear you.
Hey, yo.
It's okay. Yes, I did the code thing.
Yeah, I see.
This is pretty cool.
There you go.
On the other side, on Twitch, you could watch someone playing a game.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what all Twitch is. It's pretty much gamers.
That's pretty cool.
So Nelson, do you see my number inside?
Nope, not yet.
But
Okay.
I'll mute
Michael,
myself out for
yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, Michael, I'm joking. I'm pulling a chain.
Yeah, Michael's there.
Yeah. Michael's there.
But there's a red alert on it.
Yeah. It says possible fraudulent transaction. No. Oh no, that's
Okay.
the right side.
No, nearing the bottom of the bottle. Watch for the word.
Near the bottom of the bottle. Wow. That's terrible. No, but seriously, Dad, when you were a kid, how old was it until you decided you wanted to get into electronics? How old were you to realize that that's what you wanted to do?
8 years old.
8, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
My first radio repair.
And Mike, what about you? What age were you before when you started to realize what you wanted to do for work? What was your passion?
50.
My passion?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a cop or fireman.
Me never. Always,
No?
me it was always computers. I mean, I pretended stuff as a kid, but the actual around 10 years old is when I realized I wanted to do programming in computers. So I love the idea of why is it you push the letter A, why does it show up on the screen, and how do you make it do certain things, and then I really got into it. But that was me. But not every kid.
I remember when I went to learn computers, because at that time they were institutes that were learning. They didn't have any computer classes, so I went to this institute, and they gave me a test, and they said that I was incapable of doing computers.
You were in institution, Mike?
Yeah, the institution. Yeah, I was institutionalized. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave you
I
these
wasn't the
tests.
only one, right?
Yeah.
Now, we used to call our primary school an institution because we were with nuns.
Yeah,
That's right. I had Dominicans and nuns.
yeah, because with nuns you don't get none.
No, just being frank, the meanest teachers I've ever had, and physical meanness I'm talking about, were the nuns.
Oh yeah.
And then in class they teach you blah, 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 and all that. Yeah, they don't do it.
Yeah. Cheryl's saying that she's got echoing. Cheryl, yeah, no, you might have Twitch open and the Mardox page open. Open one or the other. That'd be about your only echoing. Because as far as I know, we're not echoing on our side. I don't think so, anyways. I'll double check, but I don't think so.
I'm getting drunk.
We are echoing.
A little bit, Nelson.
Oh no, you gotta tell me. I didn't know that.
Not very often, but
Yeah, no,
yes.
I don't know why we're echoing. Why is that?
Well, somebody hasn't muted Mardox or Twitch or whatever if they're on Zoom.
Surrender!
Oh, Brianna, please mute me before you do that. There we go. Oh yeah. We got echo today. Why do we have echo today? What's going on with this? Audio out. Are you guys still hearing echoing? I don't hear any echoing.
A
I
little
don't have
bit.
any echo.
You don't have anything, Mike. Nelson, can you mute?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get to here.
Please.
There we go. Okay, cool. But you guys hear echoing?
Not anymore.
No, on the stream. You guys listen to the stream? There's nothing.
I hear a TV or something though.
No, there's still massive echo. There's still
Nelson, I hear
yeah. Whatever. Somebody has something playing. It might be Mike has some TV. I don't know. I don't control that.
No, I got nothing at all.
Well, then it shows that.
Shut down.
Then it shows that because everybody else is muted.
Well, I don't have anything on.
Hold on a second. Don't touch any microphones for a second, guys. Okay, if I talk now, blah 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 blah. I still have echoing. I have no idea why this show's echoing today. I really have no idea. Okay.
Nelson, when you said blah blah blah, I can hear the second time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to find out why it's doing that. I don't see why it's doing that.
But right now, it's not doing it. Oh, there it is. There's a background that comes.
Yeah. There might be noise. There might be somebody else that has.
No. Speaking.
I don't hear any extra.
There was a delay there, and it came up when you said blah blah blah. I waited about 2-3 seconds.
Well, then somebody has a browser open. You or Mike has a browser open still, and it's playing on a delay of 10-20 seconds. That's probably what we're hearing.
No, it was only 2-3 seconons.
Well, wait, but go look at your browsers. Make sure there's none that have live audio open. I hate diagnosing this on a live chat. This isn't the place to do this.
It's
See, Mike, do you have any other windows open, Mike?
No.
We are getting feedback. It's massively annoying.
What the? No, I don't have anything open.
Because no, I can't see where it is. Where would the audio be coming from?
It's not on mine because I closed the tab, so there's nothing.
That is weird.
I don't hear any echoing at all.
Not now.
Is it now?
Right now, it's pretty stable.
Okay, when I talk, let me talk for a second, guys. Let me say something so I can hear my own voice. Does this echo right now? No, it's just echoing on my side. It's echoing on my end.
Yeah, because I just spoke and I could hear myself.
Okay, say something again, guys.
Hello, Mike. How are you today?
Good, you?
I was good.
Okay, so how does this sound here? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, we hear it echoing. We hear our voices with delays.
Well, if you're hearing your voice with a delay, it's because you got a window open. That's for sure.
I got nothing open. It's all your windows.
Okay. So, anyways, that should be fixed now. It's just what a pain. But you guys can hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. One last little test here. See if I can hear that part. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a picture of the screen, and tomorrow I'm gonna make sure it's the exact settings the way it's there. I hate diagnosing. This is why I want to get on a half hour before the show and do all this debugging stuff, and then we do the show. But every time I get on, it's like 5 minutes before, and then we never have time to debug stuff, Because I'm here at 2:30, but then I'm here at 2:30. I open the room and nobody shows up, or Josh shows up and then leaves, and it's like he goes and does stuff. Anyhow, okay, going back to what we're talking about. We're talking about punk kids and how they don't know how to do anything. Michael, what was your passion? Cop, fireman, doctor, girls.
Girls were great.
Did you learn anything?
Hey.
Did you learn anything?
Well, there's a lot of things to learn. You're still learning.
Okay, you get an A+ for that.
Okay, so at what age, Mike, and what was it? What were you passionate about?
Talking about work now.
Work, yeah, career.
No, I always was interested in law enforcement.
Law enforcement.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd be the badass that would catch me spray painting those walls when I'm not supposed to be doing that.
That's right.
He became a PI. For pre-investigator.
I know why the audio's changed. I had that problem with my speakers the other day, and I was messing around with the speaker settings and all that. And I was pulling up two sound sources. Man, I need to become a sound engineer. But Lauren, what did you want to do as a kid when you were like 8, 9, 10 years old? What did you have in your mind as a job that you wanted to do in life? Or did you have one? Or were you one of these people of when you got 20 years old, you finally decided what you wanted to do? Lauren has to unmute.
Sophia? Okay.
What did you want to do?
When you were young, did you already have an idea of what you wanted to do in life? Or did you just go through school and whatever, get out of school and...
No, I kind of knew what I wanted to do because when I went to college in New Jersey, I majored working with little kids.
Okay, so you want to be.
I majored in early childhood.
Cool.
And, and got an AA degree.
Well, there you go.
Good. So you can help Mike.
That's right.
But did you ever get to work at that field?
Oh yeah, I've worked at preschools before.
Yeah.
There you go.
For how many years?
Oh, I did a long time, up to off and on to like maybe 2009, 2010.
Oh, there you go. There you go. My daughter, Sandra, she went through school, and I remember asking her, what do you want to do with your life? You have to decide. And about a year before her high school was done, she came to us and said, well, I want to be a registered nurse. And I looked at her and I said, really? Seriously, you want to go to college to become a registered nurse? And I said, do you realize that the one time you're going to have a patient with an earwig or a bug in their ear, and you're going to have to go in with teasers and take that bug out of there, you're going to have to do it professionally and not go, ew, like she did even when she saw like a spider on the floor. And she goes, oh yeah, that's fine. I'll learn how to do it. And
you know what happens, Nelson?
What?
He turns around and tells the mother, kid's not going to make it.
Yeah, kid's not going to make it. He's going to die. But Sandra had gone through all her schooling at college level, finished her schooling, top of her class, and is now a full registered nurse. And she blew me and my mom, her mom's, my wife, minds when she did this, because we both thought, okay, this is going to last all of maybe a semester, you know, and. No, she is now placed at a very well paying job at with the being in nursing. You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought I had I thought I lost somebody.
No, I was waiting for the applause.
I was muted right then. I don't know.
Oh, you're muted. Oh, okay. No, I thought for a second. I thought everybody was like, gone. The other day,
I'm multitasking.
Did you see the other day, Lauren? Did you see the other day, Lauren, when my screens went blank and then I showed how it was all snowy and everything just died? It's like, oh no, not good at all. Those kind of things that happen. No, but it's true. A lot of kids, a lot of people today don't know what they want to do in life.
But it's not only that, Nelson. It's also that a lot of people study for certain things and they don't get into those jobs.
That's true too. I mean, if I would have gone to college I went to college to look for computer sciences. They had me do a placement test, and when I came back, the teacher said you're going to be able to teach the class or learn everything you already know, because what they were teaching was very, very behind my level of expertise. So I didn't do the course. I just continued learning on my own. You know, I don't have any certification. I don't have anything to put on my wall to say that I'm certified in any field. But I'm self-taught and know everything I know, and I go forward with it. You know, but I'm not looking for a job where a person's going to hire me and say, "Here, program this for me." That's not what I want to get into.
You have no certification?
Nope, not at all.
Well, you're a certified.
Yeah. Not case. Yeah. I'm going to be certified Mardox pretty soon. How's that sound, guys?
Yeah. Okay.
Did
you log in?
Are you certified or certifiable?
Well, I know. Actually, I got the papers for the second one. I can prove it. Oh, geez, that's a whole story for another day. I have been certified in many ways.
What's happening at Brianna? Is that dog taking over?
Oh yeah, there you
go.
It's a dog show. My dog's upstairs. My dog doesn't want to be downstairs. I don't know what he's doing today. He's acting weird. I think the weather's got him down.
Well, he's not paid to be on camera.
No. He's usually down here, but with the weather, he's kind of weird today. I don't know what he's doing.
And neither is Mike. He's not on camera.
Yeah, Mike, why aren't you on camera, dude?
I'm just still testing my camera there. Let's see how it works now.
Wow.
My camera.
Okay.
Is that your bathroom window?
Well, it's a Christmas tree, isn't it?
Oh, on the monitor, I guess. No. Kind of weird looking, Mike. A monitor inside the monitor.
So James is saying that this is interesting what James wrote here on the chat. I started my own telephonic fundraising business when I was 14 and started my own janitorial business. Hired 2 high school buddies. My mother was my secretary. My father signed off on the work orders and supplies. Cool. That is awesome. Yeah. Fundraising.
That is...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. But that's what we did. My dad and I worked in landscaping for what? About 5 years, Dad? With the pools and all that?
More than that.
More than that, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You know, so we did a lot of landscaping work, and but we got out of it because the landscaping, it was just a problem of people didn't want to pay the price that was required, you know, for the job. So we do a job, we tell our clients it's gonna be between 1,000 and 1,500. Well, they don't hear 1,000 and 1,500. They hear 1,000 and that's it. So when it comes to 1,200, they're like, well, I'm not gonna pay 1,200. You told me 1,000. You know, and so so we got gypped a lot of times with some people. So, and people we thought that would have money and no problem. We did really good work. It's just people didn't have the money in this area for what we were doing.
No, they have it. That's why they have it. They don't spend it.
They don't pay their bills. Yeah.
Yep.
Let me cut in here and do a Josh. Yeah, I don't take any shit like that, you know. Yeah, I did a Josh. I had to.
No, but for everyone listening there, we did mention yesterday that we cannot be negative towards subjects or whatever within our own circle.
Yeah,
private opinions can come after the show, whatever, but during the show, we have to be positive.
Well, let's put it this way. We're allowed to have our opinions on the show. You can be negative. You can say, no, I don't like this program, but then leave it there. Don't you know, every show we get some members at every single show, it's negative, you know.
No, but everything has an upside.
Yeah, that's right. You
know, and that's what people want to hear about.
Yeah, well, because
they don't know about the show.
No, but because there are going to be shows where we're talking about stuff. We're going to be talking about how something is not good to get into. Like Mike might talk about how traffic exchange owners own 150 traffic exchange sites. You know, it's a negative aspect, but it's fine. We're educating people. But when you get somebody that comes in and says it's bad, like yesterday, I almost booted out Josh, and. We don't want it to get to that point. Now, for me to have to tell somebody I'm going to boot your ass out of the show, you're getting on to annoying everybody with the negativity. You know. So yeah.
No, well, maybe you're responding to a comment or a question that a member is asked or a follower is asked, and it turns out, I'm not going to do that shit. You know. Yeah. I'm putting myself in the place of that one listening, and now what do I do?
That's it. Well, that's why yesterday I was talking about World Profit. You know how with John Brewer. I don't like the site. I don't like the guy that runs it. I don't hate him. I just don't like the way they run the business. But it's not a bad business. They're not a scam. They're not ripping people off. But I wouldn't go sign up to them. And you know, like I said, I don't like, or like John and I said yesterday's show, we don't like the work ethics behind how the person runs his site. You know, it's not that we don't like the person. So, you know, we'll talk about a website and say how we don't like something. That's fine. But be educational about it. Not just say, I hate this or I'll never do that. You know, that becomes negative to where it's not constructive. You know. Well,
I went just at random yesterday and I picked up the affiliate commission funnel. Okay.
Oh,
it's a site.
Okay.
You know, I just happened to go there.
Yeah.
And now I put myself in the place of somebody that's asking a question or listening.
Yeah.
And I don't want people to knock it from A to Z. I want to know, first of all, what it is. Is there any upsides or whatever? You know, that's the stuff that we should do.
That site is gimmicky. If I remember right, you got to bring in some people, and then those people get moved up to your upline. It's really gimmicky, that one, as far as I know.
No, Nelson. Yeah. I'm not saying whether it's good or not. I'm just saying I randomly selected that one to have a name to put down today.
Yeah. No, it's another good site. But while we're on it, it is a good site. Hate is a big word. I only hate to eat some foods. You're right, Cheryl. Hate is a big word. We can dislike something somebody's doing. Not agree with what they're doing. Somebody might not agree with what we're doing at Mardox. Doesn't mean you have to hate us. I had a skirmish with John Olson a while back. I don't hate the guy. I'm not into the way he does his business and the people he hangs out with. You know.
Yeah, but you can agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know.
That's right.
You got that, Mike?
Yes, sir.
I think as human beings, I think we're incapable of hating. Actual
Oh,
flat out hating. I don't think it's in our capability, because that, again, hate is a big word. It's huge. We can hate Satan because of all the evil that he represents, right? Okay with that?
We can be hating Satan.
Well, yeah, we can hate Satan. It's okay to hate him. He's full of negativity and evil, and he represents all evil, right? But there's not very many other people in this world that you can hate. For one, before you hate somebody, you have to know them. You have to walk a mile in their shoes to understand them. Otherwise, you can't hate them. It's a difference of opinion,
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But I'd like to know where Mike gets that hairdo.
Yeah, Mike, where do you get your hairdo, Mike?
Is that your on-camera hairdo? Or that's all we see here. Zoom. And I think he's got a girly about it on there. Or is that our headphones? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's not about it. Okay.
That's it. Oh, I forgot to put on my. I forgot to put my other cap on. Yeah, I forgot to do that. But I just put the pressure on John. He's not on yet, but I just wrote. We're waiting to start the show, dude. So when he gets on, he's gonna open Skype. He's gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah, when he comes on, we'll just say, "Okay, let's start."
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay, now let's start the show now. Yeah, there you go.
But when John speaks, you have to listen because he's very good.
Well, that and he's quiet. His microphone is not the best, so you really got to listen to how he says stuff. Yeah.
No, but it's train of thought. He doesn't put anybody down.
No.
He'll give his opinion, but he's very diplomatic about it. Comments from Mike, please.
Cheryl, Cheryl wrote, "Can I leave Hungary?" Yeah, if you're living in Hungary and you want to leave the country of Hungary, go ahead, leave.
Yeah, but she must have a reason for right now.
No. She wrote, "Can I leave Hungary? I'm hungry."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Cheryl. No problem. There's no obligation. See, James, this is why we got to get you on, because you write novels of information here. You guys go ahead and talk. I'm going to read this chapter that James just wrote us, because he always has something good to say. Go ahead and blah blah while I read this.
No, we're listening. Read.
Oh,
yeah, read.
If I hate reading out loud, if I always read first, then I read out loud, because otherwise I'm kind of like, what's that word? I suck at reading. My company grew to a 23 divisions corporation. I owned Eagle Lawns and started one of the stop typing. The text is moving. And started one of the largest architectural drafting services, J.D. Dawson and Associates, with which became Innovation Corporation. I remember that name. That's right. I remember that name. I had 4 secretaries. 4 secretaries all for yourself? What does that bring you? 4 cups of coffee every time you ask for a cup of coffee? And then office manager to help handle it all. For 4 secretaries, that'd be 2 each. Worked myself to death. Almost destroyed me mentally and physically. Yeah, that would be huge. I ran an office with 8 people. Way back in the day when it was A to Z Solutions, A to Z Sol.com. We were 8 of us in that office, and it was an old time, everyday thing. Even on the weekends, there was always a phone call or somebody needed something. Not to mention all the clientele. And I think, James, you remember me back from A to Z Sol, I think. A business can destroy you. You got to be really careful. Well, when I restarted Mardox, this is the first time I'm actually delegating my workload to different people. Like, I'll have John do some stuff and I'll have Mike do stuff. Now that my dad's on board, I'm going to get him to start doing some stuff. So it's going to be a question of a real team effort to run all this. How many of you guys had jobs that burned you out? What about you, Dad? Did you have a job in your life that burned you out?
Yeah, when I worked with you.
Yeah, when I worked with other than me.
Mike works for you. What does he do?
Well, Mike, we can't get into it right now, but Mike and I and John are all working on developing the whole Mardox thing and other sites.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can't get too.
No,
I can't get
I'm
too much.
surprised when you said the mic works. That's all.
Well, yeah, Mike does work when you put a battery in in him. There's a slot in the back end of Mike there. You just put a battery in, and then it starts to go.
Remember, Dan, it's a tractor battery.
Oh, that you're the one that's got it. I want it
That's
back.
right.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
And what was I going to say there? What am I supposed to be getting into?
Huh?
What am I supposed to be getting into?
Well, we're going to talk about as time goes on. I'm not going to talk about on the show what we're going to be doing.
Hold on now. I'm going to go to my phone.
Good grief. Yeah, mute yourself there. Okay, cool. Mike, did you have a job in your life that stressed you out or burned you out?
Well, not really burn me out. Stress me out? Not really.
Not even a security guard?
Not even when I worked. You know how I ended up in security?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. How did you go from being a mall cop to a security guard? kind of sounds like a downgrade to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I started off in accounting. Do you believe that?
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
This is the guy that has troubles copying and pasting a code.
Yeah, but hey, in my time, we didn't use computers. We only had calculators.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay, got
And
it.
when the computers came in, that's when they started cleaning out house with too many accountants.
There you go. Jeez.
But no, I did bookkeeping and all that. I did taxes,
Yeah. Well, did you have to be? Were you a registered chartered accountant to do that, or is it just?
No. I was a bookkeeper, a full-fledged bookkeeper.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to put 100 down on a certain horse. I would give the money to you.
No, that's a
That's a book.
That's a bookie.
That's a
That's
bookie.
a bookie.
Okay.
That's a bookie.
Okay. Got it.
And I ended up in security work by accident. I also did collection work.
I mean, I got into doing landscaping by accident. I was doing computer programming. It was going well, and I actually one day looked at my tummy and went, God, I'm getting fat. I was getting pudgy, and I said I wanted to do some physical work, and I went and looked around for. I told my wife this, and she said there's a pool place down the road that's hiring, and she said I don't know the name of the pool place, but it's on Bork Boulevard. And I said, oh, okay. And I thought Bork Boulevard, that's got to be Club Sin, the club pool if you want to translate it into English, or pool club if you want. And so I went there and I gave my resume, but my resume pretty much said computer programmer. That's pretty much it, So the guy looked at me over his glasses like, yeah, how do you think you take me? Who do you think you are, right? So I took my resume, put it on a stack of papers, and about 2 weeks later, I got a phone call from this guy named Stefan. And he says, I guess you're looking for a job. I said, yeah, I did, to do pool work. I said, I've never done it before, but I wouldn't mind learning. And this guy gave me the chance to learn how to do a pool installation. And but it was pretty funny because when he talked to the guy that I gave the paper to at the store, that happened to be one of the bosses, one of the owners. He took the page, looked me over, and looked at me as if I was a complete asshole. He went to Stefan a week or so later and said, here's an asshole that wants work, and the guy looks like a complete idiot. And talk about starting off your score at -10, right? And now you got to work your way up, So when I met Stefan, I was put at 0, right? And now I got to get to +10. But to say that in the first year I went above and beyond and I became the best I could be at that job, I've never done this ever in my life. And then the second year, that's where we started doing landscaping because it was a contour, the finishing around the pools that we did. So at one point, I was doing pool installations and landscaping with my dad and my daughter, and talk about go, just nonstop. I don't regret it. It was an experience in life. But I do want to get out of all that landscaping and property maintenance stuff. I want to get back to doing this programming stuff. This is my field.
Not only that, I remember one time my computer, that was back in, 84, I think. About 84.
Well, I don't know. You're the one that knows. 84, it would have been what, an Atari?
No, I had a IBM 50.
Wow. Okay.
And the card burned out, the video card. The guy came in. I looked at him. He looked at the machine and all that, and he says, "Oh, this has to be repaired." But hold on, can I use the phone? And he called his boss, And I remember at that time he charged me $174 to repair it.
Back in '84.
Yeah,
Oh, that would have been like a $250, $300 sale today.
yeah. And I said to my wife, never again will anybody touch my computers. So I took an online course in computer repairs.
And now you can do your own computer repair.
I build my own computers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There you
but
go.
Mike, that was an IBM XT.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah, to change a video card,
yeah,
$175.
yeah.
In
You got robbed.
in '84.
In
Yeah.
84.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do, Nelson.
Yeah. My dad used to work
And,
my dad used to work for a company called ABEX, all the
Mhm.
computer stuff.
Yeah. But roughly about 60, 65 maybe. But 175, no.
Yeah, but you replace the card also.
Yeah, that's with the card. The
Yeah.
card's only a $20 card.
Yeah, not to mention, you open the case, you got one screw to take out, you take the card out, you put the new
That's
one in,
right.
you put one screw
But
in.
when he gave me that price, I said to my wife, never again. And from that point on, never again.
Because 1984, 1985 was the generation of unplug it, put a new one in, throw the other one out. That's when that started. It wasn't any of this. You have to actually open up and fix it. My dad was starting to see the future of, well, we're not going to fix these boards. It gets thrown out. We put new ones in. You know.
That's right.
But we did work at component level before that.
Yeah, I know. But
you'd actually make the board from scratch.
right. But in the '90s, when my dad was doing repairs, a lot of people would come in and say, "Can you fix my VCR?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay, I can fix it." Come back with an estimate. And they're like, "Oh no, I don't want it anymore. Let's go buy a brand new one for that price." You know. It could be like a $75 repair. They're like, yeah, never mind. I'll just go get a new one.
And the worst thing was that he had to call his boss to find out what he was doing. That really pissed me.
Well,
yeah, but you should have recorded that because that's illegal.
Oh, yeah, but record it with what, Dad?
Recorded with what?
Well, turn your computer on.
You know?
Hey, computers weren't that powerful at that time.
But did you have your cell phone?
But
No, I know what you're saying because
well,
what I had people do is give me a minimum of $20, okay, and then I'll come back to you with the estimate. If you do repair it, let's say the repair bill comes to 60, I deduct the 20 that you already give me, so you get a balance of 40. But if not, you're never going to see that $20 again.
That's right.
So that we don't work for nothing.
That's it.
But,
And it's legal.
But now, hold on. Now, when I'm doing pool repair, and you're going to see this, Dad, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to call the store, and the reason for it is that, let's say, for example, we take out the liner, and we see that the bottom has to be, the wall has to be retracked. I got to call the store. One, to make sure that they know about it. Two, to make sure they can okay the credit, because if it's on a credit card or something, because you do a credit check before. If it's $600 of work extra, they need to know about it first. And then I say, okay, there's 4 panels that need to be retracked. It's going to take 15 minutes, 20 minutes to do it. They then say to the client, okay, it's going to cost you this much more. Are you okay with it? They get that recorded verbally. Then they come back to me on the phone. They pass back the phone. They say, yes, okay, do it, or no, don't touch it at all. You know, so there's sometimes we have to do that there, but it's because the store is the one billing, and I want to make sure I don't want to do work and find out we don't get paid.
That's right.
You know, so there's that.
Because on the pool, though, a lot of it is visual.
Well, we don't know until the liner's gone. That's the thing. So sometimes.
Well, no, from the outside we can see the wall.
Yeah, no. Jackie and I have come to pools where it looks nice, but there's this much stone up against the wall. You can't see the track. Yeah. And then when I open the liner, I'll go under the liner and take a look, and I'll see that the wall's detracked. Oh no, you know. So now we have.
Or the customer wants the liner change, and you get there, and there's a big gouge in one of the part of the walls. You can't unbend that.
Do you remember that one, Dad? I don't know if did you see that one where I had to rivet on aluminum on the side of the wall?
No, but I saw the one over in. I forgot the name of the street there. Oh God.
Yeah, there was one where the person wanted fixed, and they said I absolutely wanted to fix. So I went and got aluminum. One person on the inside held the aluminum sheet. The other one popped the holes, and we drill a hole, pop the rivet, drill the hole, pop the rivet, and then we had to put foam in, put the liner back, fill the pool, and then the client called back and says, "I don't like having a bump on the wall right there." Well, what do you want us to do? There's 1/8 inch aluminum sheet with rivets and foam to protect against the liner, and you don't want a bump there on the wall. It's like, change your wall.
No, you can't repair a wall.
Yeah, you can, but it's not recommended. I won't do them anymore.
No, because it loses its circumference and its power to stay.
No, I won't. I don't repair walls anymore. If somebody wants a wall, then there are people that do. But even the store says we don't touch it. If it's bent at the bottom, we don't touch it.
You have to excuse me. I'm going to go get a coffee.
Well, get one for me too, eh? You and I don't live that far away.
Well, you haven't paid your bills. No more coffee.
Oh. Why, Bill? What bill? I didn't pay William anything. Hey, Mike, you still there? No, Mike's gone. Lauren's gone. Lauren, honey. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Unmute so we can talk. Cheryl. Not Cheryl. Brianna.
Well, my dog is barking, so.
So did you have a job, Lauren, that was stressful or that almost burned you out?
Yeah, sometimes when I worked at Special Data Processing, which is now Think Direct, because sometimes it's hard getting people interested in magazines.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
They said no. And when they said no to me, I took it to heart, which I should have known.
Yeah. That is a hard thing. Phone sales, magazine sales, that kind of stuff. That is hard to do. That is really hard. Rough. Everything's rough. Everyone's rough. All these dogs today are rough. Hey, I was hoping John was going to be in today. I really was hoping he was going to be in today. I guess he's not going to be in because we're at 55 minutes and he's still not lit up.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any job experience lately, so it's not.
Well, what job experience do you have, Brianna?
I worked at a pretzel store, I can tell you that.
Yeah, you worked in a what store?
Pretzel.
Pretzel store, selling pretzels, or making
Yeah.
them, or making them.
Making them.
Making them. Oh, there you go. So why don't you apply for a job at a donut shop or something like that?
I'm thinking I might do that. Yeah.
You know, hey, think of the different kind of stores that around baking, for example, because you've done pretzels. So I'm assuming it's kind of like baking, right?
It was interesting because they were baked. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know they're put into oil, I think, right? But still, it's
You didn't have to
are
put
they?
them in oil or anything.
Oh, it's just baked in hot air or baked, yeah.
Yeah, they were in convection oven.
Oh, cool. You know, so you could go back and try to see if there's other businesses and that kind of thing. Like, for example, a donut shop would be another one, as opposed to trying to find a totally different. I mean, continue looking for another field of work if you want, but try to get your foot into or hands into the doorway of a business that could hire you now, kind of thing, and then keep looking for something else. You know. Lauren, I don't see why Lauren doesn't go back into daycare. Is that something that you'd be interested in doing? Now Lauren's like, oh, where's that mute button?
I would, but I don't want to get that lice stuff. But I'm on his site.
Is there a big problem? Did you say license or lice?
Lice.
Is there an epidemic of lice issues with daycares?
I've had it before down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one time I had to put Vaseline in my hair.
Yeah, it stops them in their tracks, I think, right? Yeah, I've heard of those kind of remedies. Yeah, but I've never.
That's the only drawback.
I deal with daycares here, and I never thought of that. You know, I clean up the walkways and their driveways, but you know, when I talk to the people, I've never noticed anything strange. But I never thought of that. You know, they would have problems like that. Maybe more down in your area because you're more tropical compared to my area. Here, here the winter, the bugs die. You know, it's like we start fresh in the spring. You know, the eggs hatch and off we go. Michael, where did you go, buddy? You left me all alone, and you're muted now. Michael, come back to us, Michael. Follow the light, Michael. Oh, coffee. There's that famous mug. Mug.
Your check bounced, by the way.
Oh. I made it out of this stuff, this rubber stuff. It just bounces. Look at this. Just bounces.
Hey, am I not supposed to get another mug? You said a green one?
You seriously want a green mug? Seriously? I'll have it ordered, no problem. Are you serious?
Yeah, but didn't I win a mug?
Yeah. No, you weren't there yesterday. I'm waiting for Vistaprint to get the order of red mugs in. But if you want a green one, I can make the logo green and match all green if you want. We can make a custom mug just for you.
Yeah, but Mike, there are no Martians. Little green Mike.
No, they're supposed to get back to me this week with when the order comes in. 'Cause I placed all the orders and I paid for them all, and I went to ship them, and it said, sorry, this mug is not available right now, the colored ones, because they order these in I guess huge amounts.
Yen packs, yeah.
Yeah, I mean they order in huge amounts, you know. So and then I know there was last time we sent out mugs, they made a mistake. They actually sent out orange ones. I was like, no. And
man, that would have been nice. I would have had an orange mug.
Orange, that would have been cool.
You guys like orange mugs? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we could go with orange. Maybe we'll just make them all colored. Here, every month we'll have a different colored mug. How's that?
That'd be neat.
Yeah, you guys could buy like all different colored mugs. You think that'd be neat for real? Yeah. Oh, we'll do it. No problem.
I mean, come on, collect the whole set.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't change anything for me. I just click the color and say print it and ship it. You know. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but now so you're talking the inside of that kind of mug.
Well, it's the inside. Yeah, it's the inside of the mug like this one. Mine's red with the red handle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the handle's red too. See? Can you guys see that?
Yeah, but then you can get people working on collecting the whole set.
That's actually a good idea. People just might do it. Like we were saying yesterday, people buy stuff just to have collections. That's actually cool. That's a good idea. I like it. I gotta get loosen up or some sort of grease to grease my chairs, and my chair's all squeaky. So I guess John's not coming in today, so I guess we're SOL in those regards. What do you guys think?
I think my dog's giving me a high five.
There you go.
He's worth waiting for.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's coming in today. I think he's.
We'll stretch Mike there on time here.
Yeah. We'll stretch Mike. Mike, talk about yourself. Talk about your life.
Well, my life. No, my life is very private.
Yeah, we know that. You know, jeez.
But your other life.
The other one, the one that make one up. Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll wrap up the show. We'll wrap up the show because we're at an hour. It's no big deal. And and we'll continue chatting after if you guys want to continue chatting. So with that said, guys, everybody who attended, thanks for watching. This is the Mardox Daily Live Chat. We're here every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time or noon Pacific. Germany, add 6 hours if you want to add time. So Monday through Friday, if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. If you're on Twitch, follow us. That's pretty much it, I think. John does it a whole lot better than me, but...
What about the advertise?
Oh, no, there's no ad space today.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I had both of them up on the screen anyways during the whole show. So I'm going to let everybody go with that, and we will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully tomorrow there'll be no echo. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.